Uh, Getting used to the time zones was probably the hardest part for most of us, being 3 hours difference. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning for us Eastern time, and it's only 10 o'clock there. So that took a little time to get adjusted to just the difference in times. Long flight. We traveled for about 8 hours to get out to Oregon, through Denver into Portland, and then a 2-hour drive from Portland to Corvallis. So that Thursday was kind of a long travel day. We were able to get outside on Thursday. It was raining, but we were able to get on the field, hit some fly balls, hit some ground balls. So kind of the first time being on a baseball field during the preseason. So that was good, and kind of got the kids' blood moving a little bit and got them off the jet lag, if you will. So that was good on Thursday night. We didn't get to hit on the field, which we haven't hit on the field up to that point, and we're really hoping that we were able to do that just to get us some look on the field, get our outfielders some live reads, but we weren't able to do that. And then Friday, just kind of had the kids get up at their leisure and get some rest. 7 o'clock a.m. is sleeping in for me, and it was 4 o'clock their time, so I had a lot of time on my hands while I drive around campus, take a look at the scenery and things, being the first time in Oregon. So we were able to do some things in the hotel and get ready for the Friday game. And then it rained, so we weren't able to hit on the field either. So, but the Saturday and Sunday was we had good weather. It spit a little bit on Saturday, but for the most part, it was a nice weekend overall. Yeah, the guys on the airplane ride. We had two guys that have never flown before, Ryan Lukacs and Hunter Engelhardt. So. While they were on the flight on the way to Oregon, I told them that once we get above 30,000 feet, if they experience any temporary blindness, that was normal, and so they didn't know whether I was kidding or not. They were kind of looking at me like I was telling the truth, but they, funny coach, haha, that type of thing. And then everyone sung me happy birthday, even though it wasn't my birthday. So the stewardess congratulated the head coach, and it was happy birthday today, and the whole plane sung happy birthday and clapped and all that kind of thing. So the guys tried to play a little joke on me there, and we got them back on the way back, that's for sure. And we had one of our parents flying on the way back with us, so he was Coach Aldrich, and he got sung happy birthday, and they shut all the windows, turned on all the stewardess lights as candles, and had him come up to the front and made him a little peanut crown hat for his birthday and gave him wings and all that kind of stuff. So I thought Mr. Aldrich was was a good sport on the way back from Oregon. And then we found that we have some other talents with some of the guys. Particularly, we drove up to Portland on Sunday after the series and stayed in Portland to fly out Monday. So we're at the hotel and we're eating Monday morning breakfast, and they had a grand piano in the dining room, and one of our first-year players, Alex Goen, sits down in his flip-flops and a pair of shorts and starts playing the piano very, very well. I didn't have my camera with me, so I wish I would have videoed it. One of the players hopefully videoed it. Maybe we can get it on there. But he's a very talented young man, plays very well. I told him he needs to start moonlighting, maybe make a little extra money. But he broke into Piano Man and some of the classics and some jazz and some blues and that kind of thing. So that was unique. It was interesting to watch him play. I think, obviously, our goal as a ball club is to go out and win. And we didn't reach that goal by going through the 4-game series with Oregon State, but they're a national championship type program for a reason. They were very, very good offensively. They were very good defensively, and on the mound, that's going to be the best pitching staff that we're going to face all year. They had velocity. They had secondary pitches that were outstanding. They kept us off balance. And they were a very disciplined type hitting team. So they drew a lot of pitches, drew a lot of walks. But the good thing for us was to go out to Oregon and get some experience, to get guys innings, to get at bats, and we accomplished that. We were able to get guys rotating through games, get kids a lot of experience. There were a lot of positive things from the weekend. Obviously we haven't seen live pitching, and we haven't been outside, and we haven't hit outside, and so as the weekend went on, I thought we got better. I think we played defensively pretty well. We had some miscues in the outfield, some misreads on fly balls that cost us 2-3 runs at a time. But those are things that, with playing time, with being outside, that those balls will be caught. I think it was just the lack of being outside that caused some of those misreads. But we handled the ball pretty well, and we threw the ball pretty well. They pressured us a lot with their bunting game and with their running game, and we got to do a better job of holding runners as a pitching staff. But I liked our kids' demeanor. They competed hard. We got better offensively as the weekend went on. If you look at our hit numbers, we started to hit the ball towards game 3 and 4. We had a lot of young players throw and play positionally. I think overall we had 5 freshmen positionally start for us and get 2 or 3 games in. James Alfonso, I thought, did an outstanding job behind the plate in the 3 games that he caught. Brian Hunter went behind the plate for 2 games, got a start behind the dish, started 2 games at third base, and came in and threw an inning. So we asked a lot of that young man for a first time out in college baseball and put him in a lot of different positions. Kevin Vayu was a freshman who got a start for us. He threw the ball well. I liked his demeanor on the mound. Hunter Englehart had a good presence and good demeanor. Alex Goen threw the ball very, very well. Through 4 shutout innings, and by stats had probably our best numbers on the mound this weekend. And so it was good to see the younger players, go out there, and we competed, and they weren't intimidated. I'm sure they all had jitters, and playing at a venue like we were playing. I think it was good. Our upperclassmen showed good leadership. And teaching the young guys what they need to do and how they need to go about doing it. So overall, I felt walking away, even though we went 0-4 against a very, very good opponent, I felt good and encouraged by the progress that we made over the weekend, and look forward to getting back out and playing again.